In today's guide, you will learn how to plot different chart types in Google Slides. Charts can be used for data analysis. So, learn how to create different types. The first step is to open your web browser. Here I'll be using Chrome, so I'll double click on it. So let me select this account. Visit slides.google.com. Once the link opens, you need to sign in with your Gmail account and the password. Here I'm logging automatically because I saved my login details in this browser. Okay. All right. So it says no presentations yet, meaning that this is a new account. I have not created any presentation. You okay? So let's work with blank presentation. So I'll select this. Okay, a new slide is added with the title section and the subtitle. Okay, we'll be working with the title text first, but this subtitle we don't need it. Okay, and for you to delete a text box, take your cursor to the edge of the box. Okay, and then click. As it is selected, just press the backspace key or the delete key of your computer keyboard. And here it is gone. Okay, so this is the title section. I can adjust it. Okay, and I can call this Godwin Tech Academy chat or Godwin Tech, anyone. I can select the text and then change the font. I like using this, then change the font size to 60 or something bigger than that. Okay, now let's now plot our chart. To do that, click the Insert tab. Select charts. Bar charts is the first, but I want us to start with column chart. And in this column chart, I want to represent the students that Godwin Tech Academy has trained from the year 2017 to 2023. So I'll click on column. Okay, a column chart is inserted with the data we cannot see. All right. So, but we are going to edit the data and have our own data inside. So, click on these three dots and select open source. Okay, a spreadsheet opens in a new tab. You can see the old tab where we were, and this is the new tab. So let's now adjust this chart for you to see the data that is used to create this chart. It was created by Google automatically. Okay, so but we are going to edit it. Okay, so I'll click on this chart and then drag. Okay, as I scroll up, you can see team 1, team 2, team 3, team 3, team 4. That is not what we want. Okay, so because I want to create an information that contains the students trained by Godwin Tech Academy from 2017 to 2023. So I can call this place, this first cell, year. And I can call this number trained, okay? That's number of students trained by the academy, okay? Then I can click on this and delete. Or I click, delete column, okay? We don't need that. Okay, here you can see this text, this column, we need to adjust it. So I'll click on it, then place my cursor right like this and then drag. Okay, so I can make this bold, then I can make this bold as well. Okay, now let's now type the year 2017. Okay, I'm done typing the year, so let me start entering the data of the students. Okay, 2017 we trained 10 students. Okay, you can see this is the information, the data, and everything now has been represented in a column chart here. So let me drag the chart up. Now that this chart has been plotted in sheets, you can see 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, 22, and 23. That means in 2023, we trained more students, okay? So let's now get back to the Google slide and then update this information. So I'll click this tab, and then here you can see a new update button. I will click on update. Good, this information has been updated. So I can then reposition this or make it bigger, drag by the side, drag by this side. Okay, look at this, points scored. That means this does not have any relationship with this information here. So let's get back to the sheet again and edit it. So I'll click here. So I'll double click on this and I'll delete it. Okay, you can see. Then I'll get back here and then click on update. You can see this is cool. All right. So I can rename this as student trend per year. Okay. Okay. Now student trend per year by Godwin Tech. So I'm going to change the font. Okay. Okay. Good. I think we have something better here. Students trained per year by Godwin Tech. So I'll edit by Godwin Tech. It's cool. All right. So this is how you can create column charts. Okay, let's now create a bar chart. In this bar chart, I want to represent the number of males and females in different classes that Godwin Tech run for students. Okay, so I'll click on Insert, Select Charts, Select Bar Chart. All right, this chart sample is inserted. As usual, click the three dots, select Open Source. So I'm going to edit the default information here. So here we have class, I will have males, I will have females. Okay, so let me take this to this side. Okay, I now have the classes here: web design, Excel, Word, Python, cybersecurity. This is the number of males. That is in web design, there are five males and there are five females. In Excel, seven males and seven females. All right. So, and as I'm changing the information, everything is being changed here automatically. You get that? So this column represents the males, this column represents the female. Okay, as usual, we can double click here and remove this text here. Okay, good, we have it. All right, so let's get back to our presentation. Okay, here now we click on update. We can click on this chart and make it bigger. Okay, we can drag this in. Okay, so this is now fully represented in a bar chart. Okay, the next chart I would like us to represent in a slide is the line chart. In this line chart, I want to represent how much I earn on YouTube from Monday to Friday in a particular week. So let's go. As usual, click on Insert, click on Charts, click on Line. Okay, this line chart is inserted with hidden data. So as usual, let's edit it. Click on three dots and click open source. Okay, let me drag this. So I'm going to edit this information the way I want it. Okay. Okay, here I'm done creating my data. Okay. You can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays. Okay. All right. On Monday, I earned $20. You can see earning in dollars. On Tuesday, I earned $25. On Wednesdays, on Wednesday, $24. On Thursday, $28. And on Friday, $17. Traffic usually reduce on Fridays and Saturdays. So which means less earning. Okay. So everything now is now represented here. If you take your cursor here, you can see $20. Take your cursor here, you can see $25 on Tuesday and the rest. Okay. So now let's go and update this information in the slide. So I'll click here and then I'll click on this option, update. And here we have our chart. All right. So I can drag here. I can get it closer. Or I can move it to any space I like, any position. Okay. The last type of chart that is allowed to be plotted on Google Slides is the pie chart. So here, let's represent it. In this pie chart, I want to represent the number of students in each of the courses I offer to people. That will inform you of the courses people like to consume more than the others. Okay, so let's get started. As you just click on the chart, click on chart and select pie. As a chart is inserted, click on these three dots and select open source. Scroll up and here I'm going to edit this information. I'll have a heading here as courses and I'll have another heading here as number of students. That means each course and the number of students that register for those courses. Okay. Okay, you can see the courses and the number of students in each of them. Microsoft Word has 6 students. Microsoft Excel has 25, meaning that there is high number of students that want to learn how to use Microsoft Excel. Okay, the next is Computer User Guide, 15 students, Python 8, and Cybersecurity with 12. So from here now, let's look and know the highest, okay, percentage. And the highest is 37.9%, which is Microsoft Excel, which means that this data is properly represented. Okay. All right. For us to update this chart, we go back to our presentation and then click on update. You can see everything has been represented properly. Can drag this here. I can adjust this. Okay. So these are just the few steps you can plot all the charts made available in Microsoft Slide as of the time this tutorial is created. Please, if you find this guide helpful, consider subscribing to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. This will make you to get notification anytime I publish any new video on technology. Technology has many applications in our world today. So if you know how to complete some tasks, there's high chances of you getting employed in so many organizations. Okay, hit that like button for me if this video helps and leave a comment. See you next time.